Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the class. Hope you all have enjoyed your summer vacation. Now we will restart our studies. Before vacation, we have done up to chapter 3 in geography, and we have started chapter 4, that is map in geography. Okay, and under this chapter, you have read about the map. What is a map? A map is a type of drawing which is the drawing of the whole earth or any part of the earth's surface can be drawn as a map, and the map is drawn on a flat surface, and the most important thing is that the map is drawn according to a scale. So these are the important things about the map which we have discussed in very detail, and we have also discussed the importance of map. Why do we need map? Map is required when we want to study only a part of the earth. Globe is useful for us. If we compare the uses of globe and map, then we see that globe is a true model of the earth. We all know, we have read in the previous chapter. So globe is a true model, but globe is useful only when we want to study the whole of the earth. If we want to study only a part of the earth, then it is of no use. Then in that case, we need a map. Okay, and the other important useful things about map is that it is very easy to carry, and globe is very difficult to carry. And then we have discussed about the types of the map. You can see it here. These are physical map on which the physical features of the earth are shown. Then political map is there. Political maps are those maps in which different if the map is of the country, then different states will be shown with their boundaries. And if the map is of the whole world, then the different countries will be shown with their boundaries. So, political maps are those maps in which various countries and various states or villages are shown with their boundaries. Okay, and then there was thematic maps. Thematic maps are related to some important informations only, just a road map. It's only about the roads of a particular region. Then rainfall maps. It mentions it shows the different types of rainfall that occur in a particular country or a region. Now we have seen the components of maps. We have discussed components also. In components, we have discussed distance. The first component of the map is distance, and we all know that in actual, uh, uh, when something is shown in a map, we use a scale because the actual thing is uh, very big, but we show it on the small piece of paper. For example, the whole world can be shown on a small piece of paper by maps. So, in order to make this possible, what we do, we use a scale because only the difference is what that actual distance is minimized, and it is minimized according to a scale. We can't do it arbitrarily. Okay, we have to follow a scale, and you can see it here. It is written scale is the ratio between the actual distance on the ground and the distance shown on the map. Okay, so and examples have also been discussed, and in this connection we have seen that there are two types of maps: small scale maps and large scale maps. Small scale maps are those maps uh, when large areas like continents or countries are shown on a paper. Then what we use, we use a small scale. because uh, a large area is shown in the map. So we have to use a small scale. We can't use a large scale. In such type of maps, we have to we have to show five. It's an example. We have to show 500 kilometers in 5 centimeters, or 1,000 kilometers in 5 centimeters. So these are small scale maps. Okay, and then the second type of scale is large scale map. In large scale map, what we see that small area is drawn, and when the small area is drawn, then what we use large scale. For example, in the previous example, we were using 5 centimeter for 500 kilometers, and in this large scale map, we are using 5 centimeter for 500 meters only. So this is the difference between large scale and small scale maps. And then this is the component, one of the component of the map. And then the second component of the map, we have also discussed this. This is direction. And we all know that there are four types of direction. These are called cardinal direction: north, south, east, and west. Okay. And in any map, you will see that there is a, this is the on the right hand side, in the upper side, on the right side, one arrow is shown, and in this you can see the upper part is showing north. So it is given in every map, and it is given for the purpose of understanding the direction of the place. Okay, so it is north, then in this direction there will be south. This is the, this is this direction will be east, and this will be the west. Okay, so now north, south, east, and west. And then we have also discussed that other than these four cardinal points, these are called cardinal points: north, south, east, and west. We have also some intermediate directions, and these intermediate directions are northeast, which is in between north and east, then southeast, then southwest, and northwest. So we have discussed all these things. Okay, and we were discussing this map, which is given of a village. This is a map of a village, and in this village, in this map, we were discussing about it. You can see it here. Find out the following directions from the figure 4.1a. This is 4.1a. The direction of the community center. Okay. What is the direction of the community center? The community center is in the north. Okay. The playground, the direction of the community center, the playground from Vikas house. You can see it here. This is the house of Vikas. Okay. And this is the community center, which is lying in the north of Vikas house. Okay. This is the north direction. It is in the north direction of Vikas house. And playground is in which direction from Vikas house? Playground is in the direction of northeast. Okay. This is north. This is north, and this is east. So the direction of the playground is, this is the direction, and this is which direction is this? This is northeast. Okay. So the playground is in the northeast direction of the Vikas house. The direction of a school from shops. Now we have to see the direction of the school from shops. Where is the school? First you have to locate the place. The school is here and the shops are here. So now what you have to do? You have to know the direction of the school from shops. Shops के किस direction में school है? So always take help of this arrow. This is north, and you should imagine it is also there written. You don't have to draw this. All these things should be in your mind. Okay. So this is south. This is east, and this is west. Okay. So what is the direction of the school from the shops? The direction of the schools from the shops is east direction. Okay. You can understand it from this. It is in this direction, and this is east. Okay. Now we can find out the direction of a place with the help of a compass. Now we will know about the compass. What is a compass? This is a figure of compass, and a compass is an instrument used to find out. Compass is a it is an instrument used to find out main directions. Main directions means north, south, east, and west. Okay, and also northwest, southwest, southeast, and northeast. All these directions can be known with the help of a compass. So you can see it here. It is a compass, a picture of a compass, and this red line, this red mark. This red mark is indicating the north direction. It always indicates north direction. The red mark is in whichever direction it is, it will be north. Okay, and this needle is magnetic, and it always points towards north and south. And this red color is indicative of the north direction. And in the similar way, you can understand if this is north, then the opposite of this direction will be south, and then in this direction on the right side of you there will be east, and on the left side of you there will be west. Okay, so these are the important directions, and when you will be able to understand north, south, east, and west, then you can also understand north, northeast, northwest, southeast, and southwest. Okay, now we will come to the third component of the map. This is the third component of the map is symbols. Okay, it is the third component, important component of a map. It is not possible to draw on a map the actual shape and size of different features such as buildings, roads, bridges, trees, railway lines, or a well. What we see when we draw uh, a map, there is different type of features are present on the actual site. There will be different types of buildings, roads, bridges, trees, railway lines, everything will be there. But we cannot draw all these things on the map. But we have to show all these things in the map, because without showing all these features in the map, our map will be incomplete. So in order to make the map meaningful and useful and complete, we need to show all these different features. Okay, but we cannot draw them as they are, because their shape and size is completely it is not possible to draw all these features in the map. So what we do it by using certain letters. Okay, we show all these features, by using certain letters, shades, colors, pictures, and lines. We use some letter. We can use some shades We can use some colors, we can use some pictures and lines in order to show all these pictures, in order to show all these features. Okay, and this these letters, shades, colors, pictures, and lines through which we are showing all these features are called symbols. Okay, so these symbols give us a lot of information. The space is very limited. When we are drawing a map, we have scarcity of place, we have scarcity of space. So what we have to do, we have to show so many things on a very limited space. So in order to show all the things in a meaningful manner, in a useful manner, we use symbols. Okay, with the use of symbols, map can be drawn easily and are simple to read. What are the use of symbols? Symbols जब हम यूज करते हैं तो क्या होता है कि it is easy for us to draw a map. Everyone may not be very good in drawing. If you have to draw the picture of a building, then everyone will not be able to draw it properly. So, but when we are using some symbols in order to show these features, we can draw it easily. Okay, and the second important thing is when we use different symbols in a map, everyone can understand it. Everyone can easily read it. They can easily understand what this symbol is denoting. Okay, there may be sometimes we can go to some place where language is different, and in that case we are not able to understand the language of the people. Then what we'll do, we want to go to some place and some particular place, and in the reason the language which is spoken is not uh, familiar to us. Then what we'll do, how will we reach that place? In order to reach the place, we cannot ask for someone for direction, because we won't be able to understand the language which will be used by the person. So what will we do? We collect information from maps with the help of these symbols. Symbols are important in collecting informations regarding any place. Okay, so uh, in a map we don't need a particular language, Hindi or English or Tamil or Malayalam or Kannada. No, no language is required in a map. We can every where map can be read. Anyone can understand the map, anyone can read the map without the knowledge of language. Okay, maps have a universal language. Universal language means, what do you mean by universal language? Universal language which can be understood by everyone. Okay, no one will feel difficulty in understanding the language of the map. That is universal language. So the maps have a universal language that can be understood by all. And there is an international agreement also. For what international agreement is there? The agreement is regarding the use of these symbols. There are some symbols which can only be used for denoting some of the features. For this, different countries have done international agreement also. Because if agreement is not there, then what will happen? Anyone can use any symbol according to his or her own or according to his or her own wishes or convenience or anything. Arbitrarily any symbol can be used to denote any feature. But then in that case, what will happen? The problem will arise that people will not be able to read the map, because no everyone is using different symbols. So there is needed that all everyone should use only a particular symbol for a particular feature. Then only we will be able to read the map. Okay. So these are called conventional symbols. Conventional symbols, which are called conventional symbols? The symbols which are used by everyone. The symbols uh, about which international agreement is done, and all the countries of the world, all the people of the world, when they are drawing any map, they use these symbols. These are called conventional symbols. In this box, you can see railway line. Okay, railway line are shown like this. Railway lines may there are different types of gauge. Okay, two types of gauge are there: broad gauge and meter gauge. This is broad gauge. Okay, this is broad gauge and this is meter gauge. So if it is shown in any of the map, then we will understand that it is there is a railway line, and this railway line is of broad gauge. Okay, and then this is the symbol of railway station. You can see it is written here RS, railway station, and this is red box is also there. So this the complete symbol is showing the railway station. Okay, then we can see how roads are shown in a map. Roads are shown by this symbol. This is the symbol of a metal road. Roads are also of two types: metal road, this is metal road, and this is unmetal road. Okay, then boundary. Boundary, international boundary, state boundary, district boundary. So international boundary, what is international boundary? When the boundary is drawn between two countries. Suppose the boundary between India and Nepal, that is international boundary. The boundary between India and China, the boundary between India and Myanmar, that is international boundary. And how this international boundary is shown? This is the symbol of international boundary. Okay, and then state boundary. State boundary is when uh, the boundary between the two states like UP and MP, Uttar Pradesh and Madhya Pradesh. The boundary between these two states are shown like this. Okay, and then districts. The boundary between two different districts are shown by this line. Okay, you can see it here. Two districts like Varanasi and Jaunpur. Varanasi and Chandauli. These are the two districts, and these can be shown by this symbol. So then we can see it here. River. How river is shown in a map? This is the symbol for river. Then well. How is well shown? This is the symbol of well. Then tank is also there. This is the symbol of tank. Then canal. This is a symbol of canal. This is the main source of water, and canal is here. Okay, so this the complete symbol is showing canal. Then bridge is there. Okay, this is the symbol of bridge. These are conventional symbols. These are the symbols which are shown by everyone in a map because there is an international agreement regarding these symbols. Okay, then we can see this is the symbol of a temple. Okay, temple, and then this is the symbol of church. You can see the cross in this symbol of church. Then this is the symbol of mosque, and so we can see that in order to show a post office in a map, we can show it by writing PO. It is written here, you can see it. Then in order to show the post and telegraph office, we will write PTO. P for post, T for telegraph, and O for office. Then if we have to show police station in the map, then we will write P as police station. Okay, and now we have to show some settlements in the map, then in that case we can show the settlements in this way. Okay, this is the way, this is the symbol for settlement, and then this is the symbol for graveyard. So we can see various types of features are shown by using different symbols, and this is the symbol for trees, and this is the symbol for grass. So these are the conventional symbols. Okay, these are conventional symbols which are used to show different features, which are also called landmarks. Landmarks are those places which are very important in your neighborhood. If you are asking someone to uh, come to your house, you can ask that person to about one of the landmarks which is situated near your house, so that the person can easily uh, come to that landmark, and by coming to that landmark he will be able to reach your house also. So these symbols are used to denote different features, and these different features are actually, we can say it, landmarks. Suppose you can say that your house is behind the railway station. So the person can reach the railway station very easily, because he is knowing, everyone is knowing in the city where the railway station is located. So after reaching the railway station he can reach your house also, because your house is behind the railway station. Okay, so these are very important symbols. Now we will see that various colors are also used for this purpose. We can use different colors. In this symbol also you are seeing that this blue color, you can see it here. This blue color is used for showing water bodies, isn't it? In the same way, we can use brown color for showing mountain, and we can use yellow color for plateau, and green color is used for plains. So you have to memorize all these colors, because these are very important for you. Blue is for water bodies, brown is for mountain, yellow is for plateau, and green is for plains. Okay, now you can see one more map is given in your book. This is a map of Sundarpur village and its surrounding areas. Okay, the village is Sundarpur and its surrounding areas. In this map, first of all, you must see this arrow. This is the north direction. Okay, I'm just writing it. This is the north direction. This is the south direction. This is the east, and this is the west direction. Okay, so it should always be in your mind that north is on the top, south is on the bottom, on the right hand side there is east, and on the left hand side there is west. And these corners, which direction is these corners? This is northeast, because it is in between the north and east direction. Okay, so this is northeast. I'm writing it because it should always be in your mind. There should not be any kind of confusion regarding this. Okay, so this is the direction northeast. And this corner, which direction is this corner indicating? This corner is indicating the direction of southeast, because this is in between south and east. Okay, then this corner is indicating southwest, because it is in between south and west. Okay, and this direction is indicating northwest because it is between north and west. So first of all, you must be clear regarding the um, regarding the direction of the map. Okay, after understanding the direction, you should focus on the symbols. Okay, this is Sundarpur village, and these are the settlements. These are the houses where people used to live. Okay, and this is the neighborhood areas which is called Dumri. And in Dumri there is also, these are the settlements, and this is also a neighborhood area which is called Vasantapur, and in this Vasantapur also we find the settlement. Okay, and then you can see trees are there. These are the symbols of tree. Okay, and this is the railway station. Okay, this is the railway station, and this is the railway track. You have studied about this now. In the previous section there was a mention of these. You can see this is a railway station and this is a railway line. This is the railway line of meter gauge. Okay, and this is the bridge. This symbol is indicating the bridge because railway line is there, railway station is there, and bridge is there for people to commute. Okay, then we see that mosque is also there. This is the symbol of mosque. Then chhatri is also there, and temple is also there. Okay, and this is water body. And which water body is this? This is the tank, isn't it? This is the tank, and this is river. Okay, and this is graveyard. Graveyard is also there. Okay, and this is church. Church is also there, and post and telegraph office is also there. It is written PS. PS for police station. Okay, so and this is the road. This is the unmetal road. Unmetal road, and this is the metal road. Okay, these are the metal road. You can see it here. These all are metal road, and these lines which are with gaps, this is indicative of unmetal road. So this is the description of this map. Various symbols have been described, and hope you have understood all these things. If you have any query, you can ask me in our online classes. And this much is all for today. Now we will meet in the next class.